5 of the Roblox Tycoon 3 challenge. No waiter and no cook. And it does say I need to place down 500 items. So now let me just go to my upgrades though, quickly, and get the waiter cart. Nachos. I need nachos. Nachos. Nachos are done. Yippee. You can have a seat right there. And just deliver said nachos. Yas. That's not server. Yep, 3 other people. That's it. Barbecue ribs on the double. Oh my goodness, it's all people at 2. What the heck? Nachos. Four barbecue ribs on the double. There we go. Perfecto. Chicken tenders, chicken nuggets. We need chicken nuggets again and Christmas dinner. Christmas dinner now. Wait, what? Yo, it's actually fixed. Whoever saw that must have saw my what? Huh? Excuse me, but that's fixed. The Christmas dinner has now been fixed. I think the creator must have saw the video about it though, or something. That's what I'm thinking. Because the only way for someone to actually fix that though is if they actually saw this video, like to start seeing this series. So, and I'm being dead serious too. Take the burrito, take that, and you take the tenders. Well, you got the nuggets and tenders again. But I'm not lying though. Like that's a new recipe. Well, wait, well, not a new recipe though, but a new way to make the recipe. Yeah, it's true. And the fact that, like, I mentioned about it though is crazy. Oh dear. Four desserts on the double. Oh my goodness, though. No way. These recipes are now fixed. They must have fixed this after the update. They must have. Because here's the thing though. Last time I played, there was an update to the game. But like the last time I was gonna try and record, there was an update though, but I couldn't do anything because of the update. And you wanna know what surprises me now? The fact that they actually fixed how to make the certain recipes. Like, for example, the roll I just made, like the Yule roll and the Christmas dinner, those recipes are actually fixed. And make the recipes make sense. And I was the one that posted about it though, but I said I was fine with it. But hey, I'll take an upgrade. I ain't gonna complain about this, because that's a good upgrade. I'm like, come on now, why would I complain about something so little like that? Like, such a good upgrade like that, though, I'm actually genuinely impressed. And I'm not joking either, I'm genuinely impressed. They 21. Yes. Oh, we got Christmas. Why did it just sound like Freddy, like a little bit like Freddy Fazbear, like the way I do my Freddy Fazbear there for a moment? Why did I just do that? I don't know. Don't even ask, because I have no clue why the hell I did that to begin with. I'm gonna do Dizzy Dinosaur while I wait. Actually, let me just spin in circles. Make myself dizzy. Oh wait, this just went straight to entrees. I didn't realize it just went straight to entrees till now. Well, I have an idea though, at least. At least I can still cook these though real quick though. But at least it now makes sense to actually make like an actual chicken, like Christmas dinner though, that involves like carrots, potatoes, stuff and stuff like that. Oh, they also went to entrees. You're the only ones that went to appetizers. Impressive. Gotta make them chicken nuggets. But you want to know the thing that still surprised me the most, though, when it comes to my channel? The fact I actually got a shout out, though, for having a good idea for a video. And I'm being dead serious about it, too, though. I'm not gonna lie, though, like, some of my ideas, though, aren't that good, though, at times, so, but other times I have really good ideas. Like, remember when I reacted to, Friendly Bonnie 4? I was the mastermind behind that idea. And you guys even saw the comment yourself. I was the one that posted that comment. And he loved it so much that he actually used it. And I'm not mad. I'm actually genuinely impressed in myself. Because I never actually expected me to actually post a good idea for that type of comment. So, but the person who created Friendly Bonnie 4, I am like happy. That I nearly and I noticed that one night though, while I was just watching YouTube though on my PlayStation, though, and I was like, and I came across that video, and I was gonna watch it though. Then all of a sudden, when I first opened it though, I was like, I saw my comment, and you thanked me for the idea. So if you ever see this series though and watch this episode though, I want to say, I'm glad I gave you that idea. Now, I understand you can't do any more Friendly Bonnies. I understand. And I'm completely understand it, though. Making a lot of that stuff, though, takes time, though. I get it. I completely get it. Like, a lot of stuff, though, takes a lot of time, though. Especially planning out what type of videos you want to do. Kind of like me a little bit. Now, what I could do in the future, though, is do a reaction to one of my reactions. That would actually be funny. If I do a react to a react. That would actually be funny, though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Christmas dinner, what's this one? Oh, it's actually dessert. Impressive, most impressive. Don't ask why I tried to do Master Yoda. I am a Star Wars fan, what do you expect? Ah! Get that robot out of me. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a little cuckoo right now, though. I don't know why. It's only 8:30 in the frickin' morning. Oh, wait, we got a birthday customer. Yeah, back corner. Yoink. Now, are there most likely going to want to do desserts, though? Not even desserts, appetizers. Called it. Now, I want to know how I make the bread, though, to be honest. I gotta know how I make the bread. Because I know how to make, like the U-rolls and stuff, though. Yep, I'm making it like actual bread. I'm just making actual bread. Now, how do I top it exactly? Nope, I do not top it. Oh, shoot. Hey, good timing, I guess, though, because these just ordered main courses. Oh, hello there. Charlie Coding. What? Did I just say Charlie Coding? I don't wonder if I actually just said no, Charlie Coding. I like the username, dude. I think it's impressive. I'm actually not gonna lie, I think it's really impressive. So I need chowder and that. Now, luckily for me, though, I actually have upgraded stoves already, though, and countertops, though, even though I probably didn't even need a countertops, though, to be honest. Now, this person right here, though, is getting a shout-out, though, because he's in my restaurant. An unexpected shout-out, though. Now, I don't normally do shout-outs, though, even though I really want to, though, because there's no one to really, like, give a shout-out to, though, to be honest. In my opinion. But I'm still trying my best to, like, give out shout-outs, though. And Charlie Cording on Roblox gets a free shout-out. No, you guys also want birthday cake. Yep. Now, even though, like, now here's the thing, though. Episodes, 1, 2, 3, and 4 were all before the update. This one was after the update. Like, episode 5 is after the update. So I'm thinking this person must have saw episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 and noticed something. Because that's just my perspective, though. In my opinion, though. This is my perspective, though. But for all I know, the update, though, could have been from something else, though, and was actually planning on changing that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff, though. For the guys first, though. Nice. You darn. You know what I can't believe right now, though? How it's 5 days till Christmas already. And it's only Saturday. It's true, it's only Saturday, and it's 5 days till Christmas. Let's see. Ooh, it's a good starter dish. Nice. Now let's go to menu, and let's see. Okay, so I need to get another starter and another main. Noted. Staff, still no staff. I'm still not going to do staff. So, eventually, though, I'm going to need to expand, though. So, but what I want to do is I want to get the level 3 kitchens first, though. Which is going to take up a lot of time just to get, though. So, I think expanding it out next, though, would actually be the best option, though, in my opinion. Now, here's what I'm going to need to do, though. What I'm going to need to do, though, is this. For when I expand, I want to kind of, like, match this design, though. A little bit. So we need chicken wings and a Caesar salad. We're getting the chicken wings first. Noted. Ooh. Now, I do have to work today, though, but my schedule, though, is changing. Starting as of today. Unfortunately. which means that due to my new schedule, though, these videos are going to become scarce, though, in the morning time, though, unless if I wake up by a specific time. But I have to make sure it's consistent, though. I just have to make sure that I wake up on a consistent time schedule, though, to make sure I can still post videos and whatnot, though. Which is the truth, though. Nicely done. Now, the thing is, though, I want to do those. I should actually expand outwards, though. But the problem is this. When I expand out, though, what I need to do, though, is I need to go to this side first, though, which I don't know if it's the left or the right. Though, so what I need to do, though, is I need to get to 1200 or 1200. Wow, 8 dishes I have to make. Now, I have an idea, though, on how I can make these, on how I can actually do this, though, with these. Now that I have the cart, though, already, though, and I probably should have waited, though, till I got the expansion, though, before I got this, though, to be honest. Yeah, I probably should have waited to do that, though, to be honest, though, but I didn't. Oh, well. Because I was actually closer to actually getting that stuff, though. I was actually very close on to actually getting the expansion, though. Once I get the expansion, though... Now, what I could do, though, is I could actually try to get, like, the back expansion first, though, to be honest, though. But the problem with that, though, is... When I get this expansion out here, though, I have to tear down this entire wall. So, and I have to do the same thing for when I get the back as well, though. Which is a major problem, though. But it's gonna be, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But now if you're talking in the background, just ignore that. I think my mom is yelling at one of my cats or something. I don't know. But you actually know what actually surprises me, though, the most? This. The fact that, like, Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's is actually a girl by default. Here's why. I did research though, for Chica on Google Translate. And you will not believe what Chica says in Spanish. Girl. So do you know what this means? Chica the chicken is automatically a girl by default because of the translation of the name. And I'm actually not joking either. Because what I'm going to do, though, is I'm actually going to look it up, though. And make a community post about it, though. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning Chica the Chicken, though, is because, well, I'm playing a restaurant game. So it only makes sense that I mention something about a restaurant, though. And speaking of restaurants, there's... Hold on, guys, I gotta do something real quick. There we go. Perfect. Ooh. There we go. I'm back now. No, I'm just needing my Chromebook for something. But it's fine, though. I just don't know, it's all good. Okay, so, like I said, though, I will make a community post about it, though. There we go. Now, unfortunately, though, I did have a power surge last night, though. Luckily, though, Minecraft was not affected because Minecraft was not on at the time of the power surge. Now, if you don't know what a power surge is, so it's basically when the power goes out for like a few seconds and it comes back on. That's a power surge. But luckily for me, I don't have to. I really don't have to like kind of have to worry about it too much though. Now, obviously though, I'm gonna need to expand outwards though before I get anything else. And when I expand outwards though, I'm going to this side first. Now, like I said, I don't know if that's the left one or the right one. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Are you serious? 2, 3, 4? Are you serious right now? 2, 3, 4. Let's see what these guys want. These guys want appetizers. Pigs in a blanket. Oh yeah, I'll make this. Oh wait, it's just a hot dog. Chop it up, and then we cook it up. Oh wait, that's bacon. Wait, are these pigs in a blanket made out of hot dogs and bacon? Ooh. You know, I'm not gonna lie though. Making pigs in a blanket with bacon actually sounds good. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, but it sounds really, really good. I'm not lying. Okay, so that's 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 meals to make. Yep. It's 6. Yeah, I'm gonna make all the dishes all at once though, just to make it easier on myself, to be honest. Now, obviously though, when I expand though, I'm gonna need to also save up enough money though, to where I can actually build and stuff though with it though. Because unfortunately though, once I expand outwards though, what I need to do though is I need to get the walls up first, though, and the roof. But, you know what, I'm actually not going to have that actually though, a little bit though. What I will have though is I'm going to, what's it called, there we go. Okay, so it's, no, in order for me to access the bottom one though, I need to go into first person. Let's get the chicken, now let's get the chicken nuggets, there we go. There we go, perfect. Okay, what's this? It says I have something on Discord. Oh, it's down here though. Oh, it was down here. New videos. Wait, what? Oh! I gotta watch that at some point, to be honest. Now, there is a big of a problem, though. Oh, you didn't want dessert. Interesting. So you want gingerbread? Okie dokie. Looks like I gotta make gingerbread. Now, like I said though, what I'm gonna need to do though is I plan on upgrading. Now, before I sit you guys down though, I gotta get these desserts first. Before I seat these 4 down. Luckily, none of them are angry though. Or angry customers though, luckily. I'm just glad these are angry customers, though, to be honest. There we go. Okay, so now I can go see you guys down in the back corner over there. There we go. And the fact to get 2 Christmas things, though, is perfect. I love it. Now, depending on what these guys start off, though, really, just fries. That's it. Dang. Let's see what this is. Ooh, I got a cocktail. No, 966. Wait, unlocked all the foods. Oh, let's go! I unlocked all the Christmas foods. Let's go! I unlocked all the Christmas foods. So now I got an extra $50 for unlocking all the Christmas foods. Let's go! Yeah, and someone did comment though, letting me know about the poor mic quality though. I think it was, yeah, it was part 2. They commented on, and here, and that person was at Kim Bryce 5471. Thank you for letting me know about the mic problem. Thank you about that, though. Thank you for letting me know about that mic problem, though. Unfortunately, though, I only have earbuds at the moment, though. I do have a gaming headset, though, but that's more worse mic quality, though, in my opinion. I think. Oh, am I making a cocktail now? I've never actually made this before, though. I don't think I ever had to deal with shrimp before, though. Actually. There we go. So, and they still like it though, and to be honest though, even though with bad mic quality though, which to be honest though, I think what I might have to do though is I might have to increase the mic volume though a little bit though, but I'm just gonna hear what's going on around me though, and to be honest though, it's a risk I'm willing to try though. Now they're gonna need to make 12 dishes, and I mean 12. So I'm gonna start with 1 table though. Because here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to start off with 1 table, though. Well, actually, no, 2 tables. I'm going to start off with 2 tables. I'm going to give 1 table theirs, while I make the other table. Oh, hi, Armani. And yes, I just spoke to one of my cats. Yeah, it's my newest addition. Raccoon mix. Not going to lie, though, he's actually very, very, very fluffy. What the heck? How did the cord just fall out of my controller? What the heck? That was weird. My controller was charging and, well, the cord just suddenly randomly fell out. And I have no idea what caused it. Hey, wait! Hey, get away from me. Oh, jeez. Sorry about that. I was trying to get one of my cats away from something. Jeez. Ay. So, I just gave 2 shoutouts, though. 1 to a Roblox character. Well, to a Roblox player, not really character, but you know what I mean. Okay, so let's serve out 1 table. There we go, and then we can cook the other table, and then we can cook up one of the other tables now. Basically, they're for their food, though, of course, not literally cook up one of their tables. But what I'm just glad about, though, is that I can eventually upgrade, though. Here you guys go. Because every time I make 12... Now, this is the first time I ever had to make 12 dishes. The first time. The very first time I had to make 12 dishes in this game. So, luckily for me, though, I know exactly how to handle it now. If I have to make 12 desserts, though, I'm going to be in shock. No, I don't. Thank goodness. So that's 4, 5, 6. I have to make 6 desserts. Noted. So I'm going to start off with serving 2, though. Now, I actually like the thumbnail, though, that I did for, well, that is like, well, it's automatic, though, for the thumbnails. Now, the person who does my thumbnails, though, which is my friend Connor, he's been busy with his own schedule, though, and I told him not to worry about the thumbnails anymore, though, because it's just going to interrupt his schedule, though, because I talked to him about it yesterday, though, like on my way to the chiropractor, though. I'm not saying where my chiropractor is, though, due to private reasons, though, but all I'm going to say, though, is that he called me yesterday, though, while I was on my way to the chiropractor, which if you don't know what that is, though, it's a doctor's area, though, that basically adjusts your back if you have bad posture like me. And yes, I do, and yes, I'm admitting I do have bad posture, which is probably causing the mic quality to be a bit poor. I don't know for certain. There we go. Oh, I'm so close. I just need $60 more, then I can expand. Let's go. Now, obviously, though, when I expand, what I'm going to do is I'm going to match the similar design over here, though, on the other side, too. But what I'm actually going to do, though, is I'm actually going to design the front, though, a little bit differently. So, because over here, though, the corner is all windows and whatnot. I need to kind of do the same thing over here, though, but get rid of all this front area, though, as well, though. Okay, so I need mac and cheese and barbecue ribs. I don't know why I was walking on top of that. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. Don't burn it, don't burn it. Yes. There you go. Perfect. Nicely done. Oh, wait. Before I grab your appetizers, though, or starter dishes, there we go. I'm now on day 24, though. Let's go. Oh wait, that's our main course though. Hold on. That's our main course right there. So what I'm gonna need to do though is I'm gonna need to get to, since they start off with the main courses though, what I need to do though is I'm actually need to. So before I start off with the main courses, I want to get their appetizers out of the way first though. But then I just realized something though. It's 4 dishes I can make. Right now, though. More chowder I have to make. What's crazy enough though is I actually made chowder twice though. For the first one though, 2 times in a row. That's crazy. Now, the last ones though are the burritos. But like I said though, if things start getting overwhelming for me, then I need to add a chef and a waiter though. But I want to now. My goal though is to try to make this challenge last at least 10 episodes though. Oh, darn it. I just fed a full table, though, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. But now what I need to do, though... Now, I did admit, though, that I do use earbuds quite often, though. I don't really use my gaming headphones a whole lot, though, on my PlayStation, because I need to use an actual slot, though, on the station, which means I need to unplug my USB splitter. But if my controller is charging, though, then I can't use my headphones, though. But if it's not charging, then I can use them. But when I play FNAF 4, though, I need my earbuds, though, because the earbuds, though, is what's going to make me hear a lot better, though. A little better though in the games though, which I still need to continue though, because I'm stuck on night 3. Because, well, every time I either get jump scared or something happens though, the game crashes and I have no clue why it crashes. So that's the annoying part though for me. Every time when I get, most of the time though, like 90% of the time though, when I get jump scared in FNAF games, my game tends to crash, and I don't know why. And it's only happened to FNAF 1 and FNAF 4, though. And also anxiety kind of prevents me from playing the game too, though, because I need complete silence. Though, as well, though. Okay, time to expand. Now, let's get the left expansion, though, which is good. This expansion. This is the expansion I want, though. So, what I'm going to need to do, is I'm going to do the empty room. Nice. Okay, so now that I got the empty room, what I then need to do, though, is I now need to tear down this entire wall over here. Let's go to build. Let's tear down this entire wall. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now what I'm going to need to do, though, is this. I'm going to need to sell that wall too, and this wall right here, and the roof. So. And I'm going to make this just a back wall, though, for right now. But what I need to do, though, is this, though. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the front door area, though, to be honest, though, and just have, like a standard walk-in, though. But what I'm going to need to do next, though, is what I'm actually going to do, though, is I'm actually going to make this kind of like on this side, too, though, a little bit. Well, actually, not really, though. You know what? I have an idea. Let me just get rid of all this stuff real quick, though. Like the windows here. I don't really want them there anymore. And then I'm just gonna sell off all these fences and whatnot. So, and these bushes. Unfortunately, I am not getting any money for these because these are by default. There we go. So now what we're going to need to do, though, is now if you look closely, though, I need a bit of floor right here, though. But here's what I'm actually going to do, though. You see how that wasn't like that before, though? Let me sell the entire floor area real quick. There we go. So then I can put in brand new flooring. I need to go to build. I need to do floor. I could do the ice floor. I could do that. But the problem is, though, I don't have enough money, though, to do the floor at the moment, though. So for right now, though, I have to do this without a floor, though, unfortunately. You know, I probably shouldn't have done that. You know, I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the floor yet, though, but it's too late. There we go. Yeah, as you can tell, though, I can't really get rid of the roof, though, to be honest. I can't really get rid of that, though, even though I really want to. Because I don't really like the overhang, though. Well, I do actually kind of like the overhang, though, a little bit, though. But to be honest though, it just takes up a lot more time though, you know? And the thing is though, the inner walls though also look different though as well though. So I also want to get rid of all the inner walls though and just fix all the inner walls as well though, to be honest. There we go. I'll then collect your dishes. So I gotta make a total of 10 dishes now. Well, once... Here, I have an idea. Let me just at least, like... Shoot, don't burn! Ooh, it didn't burn. Let's go. Oof. That was too close for comfort there to me, a little bit. Very too close for comfort. Very close for comfort, if you ask me. You know what? I'm gonna cook these dishes while I'm at it, though. Just to make it easier on myself. And then what I'm going to do, though, is this. I'm then going to... Once I'm done cooking up all of these, though, what I'm then going to do, though, is I'm then going to get those two over there. Cook those up. Now, obviously, though, what I could do, though, is I could, like, buy, like, not, like, the upgrades, though, but, like, only buy, like, the flooring, though, like, off-camera, though. I could do that, though, actually, to make it easier on myself, though, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Though, unfortunately. Because then it's going to kind of, like, defeat the purpose, you know? So now I got to go underneath, though. Grab these first, though, and give them to you, because that's what you guys ordered. Now go over to you, though. And then now I have to grab these, and over to you. There you guys go. Perfect. Okay. Now, even though what I need to do, though, is, like, tear down all the walls, though. Which is what I'm going to do real quick, though. I'm going to tear down every single wall, though. There we go. Now, what I could do, though, like I said, though, is I could do, like, the flooring off camera, though. But the problem with that, though, is this. Though. Okay, so let's grab gingerbread, let's grab the cheesecakes, and let's grab whatever that is, however you pronounce that, though, because I have no idea how the heck you pronounce that. I really have no clue how the heck you pronounce that, to be honest. I have no clue. Now, unfortunately, though, what I plan on doing, though, is this, though. Once these guys leave, though, I'll then put in the floor, though. Of course, though. Of course, I'll put in the floor. Once I'm done with these guys right here, though. There we go, though. Perfect. Because once these guys leave, I need to add in the floor, though. But the flooring is so expensive, though, that I think I might need a few more customer groups, though, just to make sure I have enough money for it, you know? There we go. Oh, wow. That gave me more than I thought. Anyways, let's now start working on the floor now. Oh, wrong mouse. Hold on. I just got the wrong mouse. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm just going to grab the cheap floor, though. Now, I'm going to do the manual mode, though. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm then going to go to here. Oh, dear. Hold on. What? No. Ah, damn it. Hold on, I gotta sell that floor though, because I have to put the floor in manually. Manual mode. I should be in manual mode now. I am not in manual mode. I thought I was. Now am I? I'm still not. Oh dear. I need to figure out how do I get into manual mode. That's literally the only way for me to figure this out though, is if I get in manual mode. There, now I should be in manual mode. Ah, I am. That's perfect. Actually, hold on. Ah, damn it. Hold on. Hold on a minute. As you can see, I need to kind of like... No, the reason why I'm doing down the 21 though, like the $20 one. There we go. And then now I need to do the same thing on this side though, right here. Perfect. That's all I'm going to do for right now, though, is just the floor. Oh, shoot. I messed that up. Hold on. To sell that floor, though, I got to replace it. There we go. That's better now. Now I need to get another main course, which I just got, and then now I need to get, what's it called now? Now as you can see, I'm only at 287 now. Here, let me just see it to you guys real quick. Right back here. There we go. Nice. Now I'm back down to making 10 dishes again. So for the things and whatnot. So here's what I'm going to need to do though. What I'm actually going to need to do though is I'm going to copy the same thing but on the opposite side. So basically what I'm going to need to do though is I'm going to need to get another tip jar though, and stick it on the opposite side though. So what I'm going to need to do though is I'm going to need to add another table in though, but what I'm going to do first though is I'm actually going to need to get... Okay, so I'm going to need to get 2 more of these, stick them over here. Which is going to cost me a lot more money. So what I could do for right now, though, is this. I could actually get, like, another... Okay, oh, no, wait. Oh, no, it's 2, 3, 4. Never mind. I thought I needed to make another 10 dishes. I only need to make 9, I think, right? Yep, only 9. I only need to make 9 dishes. I thought I needed to make 10. I guess not. Which is the truth, though. I thought I needed to make more dishes, though. Now, what I'm going to need to do, though, to do though is this. So what I'm gonna need to do though is I'm gonna serve the people of 3 first, which they want poutine, chowder, and chicken tenders, right? Yep, there we go. And then now I can serve up the roast ham and the Christmas dinner. There we go. Now I can finally make the rest of these dishes, which is the poutine, the cheesesteak, and the 2 burgers. No shot! I somehow predicted the pattern I was going in. How? I don't know. Now, it made me wondering, what's supposed to be holding up the roof? Well, nothing yet. The reason why, though, is because, well, I don't really have enough money for walls yet, though. What I plan on doing, though, is, yes, I will be planning to have walls, though, and front door decorations, though. But the problem is, though, is that... Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I just realized I got rid of the roof. Oh, shoot. Well, looks like I get rid of the roof now, though. There we go. Because now I need to get a brand new roof in. Now, what I plan on doing, though, is I actually plan on putting, like, pillars over here, though, to make, like, a decent front entryway, though, to be honest, though. Like, that would actually look pretty cool, though, I'm not gonna lie. Though, so, yeah. Now, I don't know. How do I make the mince pie or something like that? Gotta figure out how I make that. To be honest. But here's what I'm gonna do, though. Oh, it's just making the same thing as making the gingerbread. Interesting. I'm just thinking, it's just the same way making the gingerbread, just without the frosting on the top. Interesting. There you guys go. I'll then seat you back here for right now. Then we're going to do those once these 2 leave, though. I should be able to get enough money to, like, get the stuff I need, though, you know? Oh, someone's the Grinch, looks like. Oh, he said no British. Interesting. So now I need to get a... Oh, dear. Looks like I can get another main course, which is fajitas. Now I just need mac and cheese. I'll then seat you right there. Then serve that up. See what you guys want, and you all want appetizers, right? No, except for one person. Okay, so looks like it's 10 again. Because, oh, actually, no. Wait, 6? Yeah, it's 10. Because we have 2 tables of 3 plus a table of 4. That's a way of saying it's 10. Because 3 plus 3 plus 4 is basically a way of saying 6 plus 4. And they're starting off with entrees. Noted. There we go. So, I'm going to start off with making the entrees next, though. Don't let that burn. There we go. Good. I did not let that thing burn. Good. I'm glad I didn't let it burn. There we go, though. Now I really need to make these two fajitas though. I also need to make poutine and chili. So, how the heck do you pronounce that? Chili con carne, I think is how it's pronounced, or carne, or so. I don't know how the heck it's pronounced. So, I gotta figure out how that's pronounced though, to be honest. Which I could look it up though on Google Translate though, to be honest. I could use that though to help me translate that actually. What that actually means though, and how it's pronounced. So, I could actually do that though. Now, I just want to see if these guys want dessert though, to be honest. Oh jeez, it's like when someone leaves though, or something like that though. So I just gotta make the donut first, and then I gotta make the 2 mince pies, I think. Now, I want to see if these guys want dessert, though, first, though, before I make anything else. Yes, they do. They want 2 dessert, though. But, here's what I'm going to do first, though. What I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to serve up these, though, and have these go, like, leave, though. So then, what I can then do, though, is then I can get more customer groups in, and then I'll let these guys go. So, or what I could do is I could make their stuff now, though, to be honest, to make it easier on myself, though. While I wait. Oh, look at that. You see how they just exited through the wall there? That means what I need to do, though, is I'm going to need to have a pathway, though, from, like, over there and over there. Which means I need to get rid of this pathway here, though, and make, like, a separate pathway as well, though. 244, you got that. Right back there. Now, 275 plus 275, that would equal... I'm good at math, so I'm gonna do this one without using a calculator. So 270. Well, if you think about it, though, I could just do 275 times 2, though. I could just do that, actually, to be honest. Now, I'm gonna need to close down my restaurant, though, unfortunately, though, so I need to make these kind of quick, though. But unfortunately, it's gonna be near impossible, though. Without getting another customer group in. Unless I make these quick, though, but who knows. Yep, I knew it. I wasn't able to close it, though. Close it, though, in time. But it's fine, though. I can close it right now. There we go. Then you need a cocktail. The cocktail, more like. And they want entrees right off the bat, though. Good thing. I didn't make good thing to start off with the entrees, though. To be honest. Well, those things first, though. So what I'm gonna need to do, so I gotta make 9 dishes, though. So I'm actually gonna start off by making their entrees, though. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start off making their entrees, and I'm gonna give them their entrees. There we go. Now, I still need to purchase the walls and the roof, though. But what I want to do is I kind of want to do the entryway first, though, to be honest, though. So I think doing the entryway first, though, is just going to make my life easier on myself, you know? In my opinion.